What I mean by that, man, there was this energy.
Hey man, Lions man. Hey, what up, homie? I hope God is blessed with a little physical energy.
There was this energy.
Hey man, aggressive, dancing around. And I'll be straight with a little physical dancing, man.
This energy. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. And today, man, homies, today I'm reviewing Frontline Formulations, SHREDDIT, prescription strength weight loss formula, man. Fauci made this. No, I'm just kidding, homie. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you, man. I hope you're living from the heart, staying out of your head, man. It's noisy up here. I just want to reinforce to my viewers, man. I've talked about it before, but the reason why I don't talk about money in my reviews, it's calculated, man. There's a reason for it. I'm a big believer, man, especially me as a recovered alcoholic addict, that I don't have the luxury, man, to be in my head thinking about money. If I want something, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to support the companies I like. I'm not going to think about saving a buck or where to get it cheaper. I don't believe that's living in the heart, man. So I just think I'm getting too far away from the person I'm supposed to be when I'm caught up about every single dollar. So I don't talk about money in my reviews, man. If I want something, I'm gonna buy it. I don't really have a choice anyway. I can, live in my head, but that's not being close to God. I know that I stay close to God. I'm not gonna spend money foolishly, and you can't spend too much on yourself. So let's live from here, man. Let's support the companies we like. That money ain't going nowhere, homie. You think you're gonna look back in 5 years and say, man, I'm glad I saved that $5 on that supplement. No, man. Quit thinking small, homie. Live from here, man. God takes care of us if we stay close to Him and spend our life thinking about what we could do for others, what we could do for the people around us, man. God will take care of us, man. You don't got to be caught up. So I just wanted to let you know that. God bless all of you. And if you're a struggling addict or alcoholic, man, please do not hesitate. Hit me up in the dang email, garagegymhomie@gmail.com. I would be honored, man, to do whatever I can to give my time to help you, guide you through the steps so you can never look back, become a serious iron pumper like GGH, man. Now you're monkeying around. Let's get down to business, homie. Frontline Formulations. I don't know them and they don't know GGH, so I'm not here shining their schlong, man. They reached out to me and they were generous enough to send over this fat burner, and I might review their pre-workout soon in the future. I'm trying to get caught up on a few things, and I'd be glad to run their pre-workout for them, whatever other supplements they have. I'm sure they're fine folks over there. God bless them for sending this. This is what I'm saying, man, about money. My affiliates don't carry this. This is for the love of the game. They may or may not give me a discount code for the viewers to knock some big cash off. If they do, I'm going to link below where to get it. If they don't, God bless them. That's okay too, man. I love supporting smaller companies and using my platform to put a spotlight on the homies, because I actually really freaking dig this formula, man. That's why I accept it. I don't just want to use my platform for trash. This actually looked freaking sick. This looked to me like a perfect, there's a few things I like about this, a perfect daily fat burner, man. Like if I were to formulate a daily fat burner, I couldn't think of a better freaking formula, man. So let's talk about the facts. They are talking facts. They're doing one capsule and they look like this, man. They look like this, and it's Fat Burner Friday right now, homie, where we get ripped, man. We take responsibility, homie, for freaking our eating, our rest, our recovery. I said rest. Our nutrition, I said eating, our training, our cardio, and if all that's in line, homie, then you can throw in a fat burner, man. But these ain't gonna burn fat for you, homie. These are not gonna burn fat. You cannot think a fat burner is gonna burn fat. If you're lucky, it'll put you in a better position for you to burn fat and for you to get shredded and for you to, you know, if dieting sucks, maybe these will increase your mood, your focus, your energy. Maybe it'll help with a thermogenic effect to get excess water retention out. It's got a lot of benefits. Just burning fat ain't one of them, homie. So I'm just giving it to you straight, man. So here we go. One capsule, and this is kind of crazy, the instructions, man. I'm going to tell you this. Is a dietary supplement, take one capsule in the morning with food? I took it without food, homie. I ain't monkeying around. I do morning fasted cardio. I take this without food and then get to the dance floor and start on the cardio. For advanced users, once tolerance is assessed, you may take on an additional capsule no later than noon. So that means if you're taking one in the morning and you're taking another one before noon, that to me is way too much. I'm gonna be honest, Frontline Formulations. For me to take freaking 600 milligrams of caffeine and 4 milligrams of alpha yo before noon, both of them, that's too much for me, man. So I'm one capsule a day. I wouldn't even take an additional capsule any time in the day. I allow myself one time of stims a day. I don't want to increase my tolerance too much. I just think that's overdoing it. That's me, homie. You can debate me in the comments section, but it ain't gonna look pretty for you, son. Caffeine anhydrous, 225 milligrams. Beautiful amount, man. Nice low caffeine. You know, these to me are pre-workouts for cardio. If you can't muster up enough dang heart to do some cardio on a couple hundred milligrams of caffeine, you're soft as heck, homie. You don't even belong on this channel, son. Anyway, man, dicaffeine malate, 100 milligrams. So that yields 75%. So you're getting 2 forms of caffeine equaling 300 milligrams total with the dicaffeine malate 75. That's a perfect daily fat burner amount, man. I always say between 200 or 300 milligrams, man. Then L-theanine, 50 milligrams. That, I guess, helps you feel the stims better, takes the edge off. It's a very low amount. You're not going to cry about it. It's not going to give you negative side effects, the L-theanine. I know we like to see it in sleep supplements, but oh well, homie. Maybe there's something to it. L-tyrosine, 50 milligrams, low amount. That's that dopamine focus hitter. Theobromine, 50 milligrams. That's a cousin to caffeine, man. More stimulation, focus, mood, energy, yada, yada. I like to see 100 or more, so they're giving us 50, but you never know how it's going to come together. Capsimax, 50 milligrams. Then you got paradoxine, which is grains of paradise, 40 milligrams. Synephrine hydrochloride, 35 milligrams, some heart rate action, some fat burning properties, some more stimulation. So they recently reformulated, I guess they took the isopropyl synephrine out and replaced it with synephrine hydrochloride. A lot of companies are doing that because the feds are watching, homie. You're watching, son, you fed. All right, man, then they got the GBB, 20 milligrams. I can vibe with that, homie. I have a love-hate relationship with GBB, but 20 milligrams in my experience is my sweet spot where I get all the benefits, and it even helps with the stimulants, man. GBB paired with alpha yo helps with the stim junkie feeling without any of the negatives, man, at 20 milligrams for me. Love it. Any more than that, you're teetering on the wild side for me. Bioprene, 5 milligrams to help absorb all this. And alpha yo, homie, 2 milligrams. Great freaking, they're giving you multiple thermogenics, 2 kinds of caffeine, theobromine, synephrine, and alpha yo. Nice amount of stimulant. Dude, great freaking formula, homie. Great freaking formula. So look, man, I took the pills. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious cardio, man. I would say this, man. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. This thing delivered, I would say, exactly to the T as the label would suggest, which is a very positive review, man. This thing came together just as you would think. If you're semi-experienced or experienced with ingredients and fat burners, pre-workouts, yada, yada, this came together, beautiful synergy, came together beautifully just as you would think. Nothing more, no surprise turns, twist, anything like that. You take it about, if you're on an empty stomach, as I said, about 15 minutes in, you start feeling the caffeine energy, and then it builds up, man, and it makes for a beautiful cardio session. I took it 5 minutes later, man. I'm on the stair mill doing cardio, and I could feel it building, man. There's a very nice mix of nootropic, kind of head high feeling from the 2 milligrams of alpha yo. It's clearly well sourced. There's no death feeling. This is not a fat burner that jacks your heart rate up. This was kind of a smooth experience. You know, you never know with the alpha yo. So in this case, it was a smooth experience that was more of a builder. So you take it 15 minutes after taking it, you feel the caffeine, the synephrine, the theobromine, whatever's in there start coming together. And then from 15 minutes up to 50 minutes, I would say, 50 minutes, it starts building. The thermogenics are there just enough to feel them, to give you that excess sweat during cardio. After cardio, the good news is they completely stop. There is kind of a warmth through the body. I don't know if that's the Capsy Max, Grains of Paradise or whatever. The GBB had no, and I'm very sensitive to GBB, no negative side effects for me. The good thing I'll say about this, I really like the fact that there are good diuretic properties. I caught myself peeing a lot when I took it, which to me is really the star of the show in a lot of fat. Besides the stimulants, the most important thing I really like in a fat burner, besides being stimmed up, was the fact that I caught myself peeing a lot. I really like the properties in fat burners that help with water retention, because fat is not my biggest problem, and a lot of us think we're fat. A lot of us are holding on to water, so it makes us look bloated. You know, bodybuilding is all an illusion. So the less water you're holding, the tighter you are, the tighter you're gonna look. A lot of times we go on the scale and the numbers jack up. It's because we're holding water. A lot of sodium bloat, cheat meal, whatever it is. This seemed to be really good with getting out excess water. I did not feel stimmed up on it. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a stim junkie feeling. Like, I could feel like, I almost said I'd give it to my chick, but I probably wouldn't actually. The alpha yo at 2 milligrams, you kind of feel, and if you're not used to alpha yo, you might feel stimmed up. I felt good on it. There's not like, you're not like super happy or euphoric or anything like that. You have a good focus, a good nootropic head high, very good mix of like a nootropic alpha yo type head high, and a very good mix of physical energy right in the middle. Again, no jacked up heart rate. It got my heart rate up into the 150s while I was on the steer mill or whatever. Nothing crazy. I wasn't in like the 160s, 170s where the alpha yo really slaps. It was kind of just enough to get the nootropic benefits and probably some of the fat burning properties and the stimulation that mix well with the caffeine. Again, you're winning because of the low caffeine amount, the two kinds, you know, keeping your tolerance down. Very good, healthy feeling focus. Very nice sense of well-being on it. Nothing crazy about this, nothing over the top. It feels like a very positive daily fat burner, and I love they're giving you 60 servings in a container. That's not even that popular anymore to get 60 servings. Only a few companies. Insane Labs does it. There's only a few that are really doing 60 servings. A lot of them are doing 45 and stuff. I thought that was great value, especially if you're taking it once a day. It's gonna last over 2 months, because hopefully you're not taking it every single day of the week. You know, maybe 4 days, 5 days, whatever, if this is the only stimulant you're taking. And came together nicely, dude. Super positive experience. Not a crazy stim junkie experience. Nice daily fat burner that kind of hit all the marks for me for a daily fat burner. Nice diuretic properties. Very nice, man. Very positive. The experience matches the label. God bless all you. That's what I got. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.